Welcome to the channel. In this problem, the circuit is given and we have to find out in which application this circuit is used. I am drawing the same circuit: input capacitor, input resistor, operational amplifier. This is inverting terminal, this is non-inverting terminal, one resistor at non-inverting terminal. This is feedback resistor. This is D1, as I say, diode, and this is D2 diode, again feedback resistors, and which is connected to the same inverting terminal. Input is sinusoidal signal which is applied to the capacitor and resistor at inverting terminal, and this voltage is Vi. Let's start the operation. If in this circuit this capacitor C will block DC signal and it allows pure AC signal, pure sinusoidal signal at the inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. We know that if input is positive half cycle, the output will be negative. If you apply the input at the inverting terminal, the output is out of phase as compared to the input. So if the input is positive, output will be negative, and if input is negative, output will be positive. So during half positive cycle, the output will be negative, which is in amplified form. So output is negative, means the diode D2 will be in working condition. If this output is negative, then diode D2 will be in working condition. D1 will off, and this is short circuited, connected back through the resistor to the inverting terminal again. So in this case, as a short circuit capacitor, input resistor, this is simply op amp with inverting terminal, feedback resistor. This diode is off. If input is positive, output will be negative. Since the gain of the inverting amplifier is negative, so output is out of phase of input during half cycle. At the same time, diode D2 will be short circuited, connected through this resistor to the input side, as I am considering it to ground non-inverting terminal. So this is simply a inverting amplifier. So during half cycle, we are getting amplified version. Output is out of phase and D2 will be in on state. What happens when the input is negative? I mean to say during half negative cycle, when we applied the inverting terminal, for simplicity I am converting non-inverting terminal to ground, and in this case this is feedback resistor. This diode will be short circuited, say D1, and D2 diode will be open. So in this case, if input is negative, output will be positive, and if output will be positive, and this positive terminal is connected to the anode of the diode, and diode will be in on state, and this is simply like again amplifier. So the operation of this circuit is simply doing positive half cycle, amplifier output is negative, and D2 will be in on state, and we are getting the amplified form at the output. And during negative half cycle, operational amplifier output will be positive, D1 will be in on state, and we are getting the amplified version of the input at the output. And therefore, during half cycle, D2 will conduct, and during negative half cycle, D1 will conduct. And this type of operation we are using in full wave rectifier. So this type of circuit is used in full wave rectifier. So in this problem, option B is right, and this is the solution of this problem.